So if you want to meet me up. All right. Okay, just stand and start by loosening up your shoulders. We're just going to do like a mishmash of stretching today, all over the place. I don't know why, but my calves are like rocks right now. Roll those shoulders forward. I just want you to kind of hinge forward, get into that like defensive stance I talk about, like if you are a softball player or getting ready to receive a foul shot, and just push side to side. And as you're pushing, have some purpose in there, right? So every time we do a movement, you should feel something happening. There's always a reason. And then I just want you to lean forward, lift your butt up and just kind of press it to the rear, and then like shake your hips a little bit from side to side. Just rotate. And then make it a little bit bigger. You can see me shifting my hips. And what we're doing is we're just lubricating those joints. And then go ahead and add like your upper body into it, side to side. And feel free to twist and add a little extra movement in there, whatever you need. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our arm and we're just gonna swing it around. Just rotate it. So I'm still stretching. We're warming up my lower body for our stretch. And then switch that rotation. It's weird to do the warm up before you stretch, right? All right, slide that hand back down the other side. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. Roll that arm around. Good. And then switch right to the front. Good. All right, bring that arm back down. What I want you to do now is kind of double shoulder roll from here. So relax your neck, your head, and your shoulders. And I want you to do 3 shoulder rolls to the rear and then 3 to the front. Try to lose that tension in your neck and just let your shoulders be. Roll it out. And slowly come on up. All right, we're gonna turn, facing one direction. Both of your legs are straight. I know it's hard to see me. You're gonna push forward here, and then I want you to turn to your side and reach that arm open. So both of my legs are straight, my toes are pointed, facing the way that my eyes would be facing if I was looking this way. I hinged forward, and then I twisted my torso. Now, if you can take your hand and put it on the floor, go for it, and open up. Otherwise, you can put it on your calf. And I want you to look up at your hand and try to stack your shoulders. And we're gonna hold about 30 seconds each. Look up at that hand, keep an eye on yourself, stack your shoulders. Feet are flat, butt is pushed to the rear. And I want you to take that hand and meet your other hand. So if your other hand is on your shin, you're gonna meet it there. If it's on the floor, you will meet it there. And then you're gonna take that back leg and you're going to drop it down. I'm just gonna move this camera down a little bit, play games with the camera all day. So we're here, you're gonna lean forward. So extend that leg up, inch your toe forward if you can, and just kind of push your hips down towards the ground. And put your arms wherever they are comfortable for you. And I want you to kind of roll. So reset, and then roll those hips under. We're gonna do this for 15 more seconds. So as you roll those hips under, you're feeling those hip flexors open up. And the more you do this, ladies, this is where that flexibility comes from when we're doing deadlifts, things with the bands. Good. All right, so now I want you to get that back leg up. You're not holding onto it yet. You're still kind of rolling and pulsing those hips forward, but I want you to have this back leg up in the air. Okay, just kind of push forward and squeeze your core. Try to use your balance. And now I want you to reach for it, okay? So whether you're grabbing from the inside or from the outside, whatever is comfortable for you, same thing. So push forward, and now I want you to hold here. If you feel comfortable enough, you can lift that other arm up. Again, you're pushing your hips towards the ground. It doesn't feel comfortable. You should feel heat building up down there, but it shouldn't feel painful. So know the difference. Good, let that leg come down. We're gonna come back, we're gonna sink, and we're gonna reach forward. If your hamstrings are tight, this one might feel a little brutal right now. Coming back up, hands are down by your feet. What I want you to do now is kind of kick that knee back so it's not directly underneath your butt. I want you to flatten out your back. So I see some of you are kind of like arched a little bit. Trust yourself, push it forward, and you're gonna open up. If you have it, you can step up. Not an obligation to step up, okay? Get that arm reach together first. And then bring that arm down. We're gonna switch to the other side. Open that arm up, same thing. Keep those hips tucked under. If you wanna come up, you can come up. And then bring that hand down. What we're gonna do is we're just kind of roll it to the center. Okay, so now our legs are straddled, our back is still flat. I want you to try and get your hands down to the ground and just walk your feet out as far as you can get them. Make sure you feel safe in whatever position you choose. Pressing your butt to the rear, so we're not arching our backs. We're nice, we're flat, we've pushed it away. Get as low as you can. And then push yourself up, and then just inch your toes in and roll up slowly. All right, we're gonna turn our toes, and we're gonna do everything that we just did on that side, on this side, okay? So our legs are straight, we're hinging forward. Remember, if you need to put your hands on your shin, you can put your hands on your shin. If you got your hands on the floor, and you're opening up. Legs are straight, you're turning at your hips. Make sure you're trying to stack those shoulders one on top of each other, pressing and lifting your butt. You should feel your body stretching everywhere. This is hamstrings, flexors, chest, core, twisting that out. Relax your neck and your head, look up at your hand. Good, come down and meet that hand at the bottom. And then I want you to drop down to your knees gently, okay? And then you're gonna shift forward, and we're gonna rock it like we did with the pulse, so pushing forward. Just shift it forward. Comfortable for you. Come on up if you want to kind of push a little deeper into it. Rolling those hips under. And so what that means is that it's that under tuck, okay? So you're here and you wanna like flip it under. Good. All right, again, you can grab a hold of that back foot and then lift that arm up when you are ready. Good job, ladies. All right, put that down and just go ahead and sink back. Keeping that leg straight. You should feel right behind your knees. Hamstrings, like the hamstring muscles, they never want to get unsore. They're just always tight and they're just always annoying. So it's good to kind of push your chest to your thigh. And then come up out of that. It's that like runner stance, and we're gonna take that arm, we're gonna open up. Again, you can keep that knee down if you want, or you can pop it up. Trying to stack your shoulders again and look up at your hand. Good. Good. Nothing wrong with coming down here. Even down here, you might get like a deeper stretch maybe. And then bring that arm down and then flip it to the other side. All right, you're gonna come down with all fours, frogging out those legs. Sink back, push. Pulse it back, let your legs kind of fall out naturally to their side. We're still pulsing back and forth. Just a gentle rock. And then one big push back. Force your butt down towards your heels. Exhale into it. And bring those knees in. What I want you to do now is sink back into child's pose. You're going to take your left arm. You are going to thread it through. You're going to turn your palm upside down. I want you to press your shoulder and your palm into the floor at the same time, relaxing your head. Keep pressing that palm and that shoulder in. And then come up out of it, come on to all fours. We're gonna inhale, backs up, really extend up, and then exhale. One more, big inhale, up. And then an exhale. We're gonna drop back again. You're gonna thread that arm under. So when you thread it under, you flip palm facing up and then drive palm and shoulder into the floor. Sinking your butt to your heels, head is down. And slowly come up out of that. We're going to do the inhale, cat back, and then exhale. And one more. Inhale up. And then exhale down. So what we're going to do is you're going to come out to a kneeling position. And you're going to extend that leg out to the side. So I don't want it to be flat. Kind of roll it inwards. And you're going to feel your hip kind of roll forward with it. So you don't want to be here. Take it, roll it here. So your knee is kind of turned inwards. Your hip is turned inwards. And it almost feels like you're trying to pop your hip here. And I just want you to twist your body with it and push your hips down and back. Right? It's that inner hip flexor here. So you have to twist and maneuver it the way you want to feel it. And then you can come out of it and then reset it. So as you come down, you're turning that knee into the floor and you're sinking back a little, feeling that stretch. And again, it's where you feel it. You push as much as you want and just squeeze. Come out of it when it feels a little bit more than discomfort. And then one last one. Squeeze it, push it forward. Our hip flexors are the devil. All right, now you can get that foot flat on the ground and just lean your body away and you're to reach as far as you can, okay? And breathe, do not hold your breath. Make sure you take those big inhales and longer exhales. And then take your arms and we're gonna come down to the floor on this side and reach over here. You all look so graceful. All right, come on up. Now we're gonna switch sides, okay? So that foot is out. It's that tilt with your hips. So you're gonna turn and you're like tilting it in until you feel it. And come out of it when you need to. Good, right in that hip flexor. So you wanna like, roll those hips forward, drive them forward, but add that twist. You're gonna come out of it about 2 or 3 times. We'll do one more, and twist. Pointing that toe, flexing those hips under, back. And right, if you want to add that little sink back, you can do that too. It's a good little nugget. All right, good, come back. All right, we're gonna slide that arm down and reach over. Try not to come forward. I really want you to be open up here. Extend that arm like you're trying to pull it out of your arm like a Barbie doll. Pull it out of your arm socket, not pull your arm out of your arm. All right, other side now. Good, you can get your hand on the ground, even better. All right, come on up. Actually, come on down to the floor. Time is flying. All right. Legs straight out in front. I want you to just inhale your arms up and we're gonna reach to our left side. Both hands to your left. I want you to take the shoulders up and roll them away from your chin and just relax. Hold it here. I instantly feel the heat behind my knees. I want to come out of this. It's uncomfortable, but I'm gonna push myself a little farther just because I know that this is gonna help. And then slowly roll it back in. Big inhale up. And we're gonna fold to the other side. Same thing, reach for those heels, the ankles, whatever it is. You feel the backs of your knees heating up. You don't wanna stay in this position, but you are going to inhale and you're gonna exhale deeper anyway. And relax. You're gonna take one of your legs and you're gonna take it and you're gonna just kind of put it behind you. And you're gonna have 2 options here. You can come all the way down to the floor, like your back is flat, or you can do right to your elbows. So I will show you both. You can come to elbows, and what we're doing is we're pushing our hips up and our knee, this knee right here, you're pushing that down into the floor and our hips are up. Or you can come flat and do the same thing. Okay, up to you. I honestly feel that on my elbows, I can get deeper because I'm giving my knee more of a gap to have to push down with my back off of the floor. So I'm shifting, turning my hips, pressing my knee down. So not only am I squeezing or stretching my quads, I get that hip flexor opener, which if I can incorporate a hip opener in every single stretch, I would. It's where most of our problems happen. And we're going to roll to our side, and I just want you to twist it out. Twist as much as you can, like you're wringing out a towel, wringing out your organs right now. And then switch out your legs. The last stretch that we're going to do, okay? So making sure you're putting forth some good effort. Remember, so you can either go onto your elbows or you can drop all the way down onto your back. I prefer elbows because it gives me that gap for my knee to be able to press my knee down into the floor. Whew, this quad is tight. Do you ever have a muscle that you didn't realize was tight until you got into the stretch and it kind of shocks you? That's where I'm at right now, man. And remember, know the difference, right, between, you're gonna twist now, know the difference between pain and discomfort. That's very important. Twist as much as you can, wringing out your organs. Twist it out. Any of the booze you may have drank last night, or sugar or candy, twist it out, wring it out. All right, slowly come on up and get into a comfortable position. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to take a deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. Relax those shoulders down away from your ear, and I just want you to kind of hang your neck, dead hang it, see where it falls. And if it fell to the front, then I just want you to rock it side to side. Your eyes are closed, your neck is heavy, your fingers are heavy. Nothing is doing any work right now. You're just rocking your neck side to side. And then I want you to roll it up onto your left side. I want you to reach your right hand out while your head tilts to your left. And then we're just going to switch it out. So roll your head over to the other side, and you're going to reach. And then bring it down, and then bring your head center. One big deep inhale, breathe in. We're gonna hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale, push it out. All right, ladies, good job. Nice stretching work. Enjoy your day. See some of you at tea time.